Fearless Disease.
Fearless Disease fam, today we expose the truth they hate to hear. Like right now, if you are ready. As you see, Este Haim ties the knot with tech entrepreneur Jonathan Levin on New Year's Eve. Very intimate ceremony after years of dating. They were very low key, but I like how they kept it very chill. But I understand the reason why Miss Este gonna go ahead and marry off to that tech entrepreneur. I mean, was it love, or is it just, if you want to get some of that, as we say over here, that Skrilla? Let's see.
Haim's bachelorette days are gone. Per Vogue, the bassist tied
Bachelor days for now. We don't. It's an early time. They say they were dating for a little while, and now getting that married. Let's see if that her being in that spotlight and her not being a bachelor. Let's see how long that lasts.
the knot with tech entrepreneur Jonathan "Johnny" Levin during a wedding in California on New Year's Eve. The publication sharing that the 37-year-old walked down the aisle in a custom Louis Vuitton dress, which she
Exactly. So that 37. She been outside doing her thing for a long time. Actress. Now all of a sudden she said she's getting away from that bachelorette life, and now she wants to be a homemaker. Hey.
paired with a high-neck jacket and a long veil. Her younger sisters and bandmates, Danielle Haim and Alana Haim, served as bridesmaids, wearing matching periwinkle numbers as a nod to the
Dresses look nice. The faces don't. But hey, rough-looking women. But I'm glad she had her friends there to be able to help her walk down the aisle. That's nice of them.
Something Blue tradition. The intimate ceremony comes 1 year after Jonathan proposed during a casual hike in December of 2024. As Este puts it to Vogue, I had Mario Badescu acne medication on. My hair was in a top knot. I had no makeup on. I was in sweats and sneakers. At the time that Shane Alice...
What do you expect to be engaged to? See, that's already a tall tale right there. She's worrying about what she was wearing, and she had no makeup on and all this stuff, instead of just talking about the engagement that the day that she proposed to him, when he proposed to her. That's a tall tale. It's not about what you're wearing and all that stuff. It's about the gesture that he did. It wasn't supposed to be planned. That's what he wanted. But you're not talking about that. Those are small things when it comes to certain women being married. You got to pay attention to those things.
His co-founder popped the question with a placeholder ring, since he wanted Este to design her own engagement jewelry, a gesture Este tells Vogue she thought was really, really sweet. The high
Of course, he's all about appearances. That's why he knew that. This is a sucker right here. Especially he didn't want to get the ring on her own because she knows she was materialistic. She cared about the look. She cared about money. She cared about these things. So he just gave her a placeholder and say, hey, I want you to go out and design your own ring and I'll pay for it. So it's more about the material rather than, of course, them being together forever. These are small things you got to pay attention to when you're picking women.
singer eventually showed off her ring reveal in February, and she announced her engagement to the world in a selfie featuring her square stone gem.
She went square, real basic with the square. But these small things you have to pay attention to, especially when you're picking your wife out here. Small things, like of course, when it comes to materialism and the looks of certain things, and not pointing out the love that they have and what she wants to do when they get married, and how she will be able to tend to husband, stuff like that. These small things you want to be able to pay attention to. Trust me, it's not what you want to run into if you want to be able to find a woman to be with for the rest of your life. Smash that like, tap the next video here on the screen, subscribe and hit that bell. The CashApp FearlessDisease is always in the description if you are rocking with the movement. We'll see you on the next one. Please stay rich and stay fearless.